What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Hope you're all doing well. Today we are back on some MX bikes as always, and today we're going to be doing a new track release by Kellz, which is WW Ranch, and it's the 2022 layout. So we've got a couple of WW Ranches in game already, however we do not have the most up-to-date version. I know we've got a 2017 and then there was another version that was ported over from Sim, I believe. Not sure what year that was. So we got the 2022 version today, made by Kellz, and this is only the second track I think I've played from him. Prior to this, it was MMX, which I think I rode on the CR125. I'm pretty sure that was the Mankini video that I done. However, that track was really fun, really flowy, so I'm hoping for more of the same here. I have been told through Discord DMs that apparently the track erodes very well. Now, it's just me, myself, and I today, unfortunately. I did have the idea of doing this with Charlie, however, he had to get off early today, and I'll be honest, I'm too impatient. I just wanted to hop on and record it today rather than waiting another day. So it'll just be me, myself, and I, and I've got the erode turned all the way up to 3. So, I mean, even after a couple passes, you'll get to see how it forms, and oh my Jesus, how have I saved that? Okie dokie. And I think against my will, I'm on the KX 450 today. Not been a big lover of this bike at all recently. There's something about the KX front end that I can never really get it to work for me how I want it to. But oh, it's fine. We'll move. So far, it feels like a very, very fast track. If not anything else. Oh god, sand. Let's hope I don't do a bloody barrel roll in the sand. Is this a section where? Oh god, who was it? Was it Derek Drake who was leading one year and absolutely waddled himself going into the corner? I think it might have been that one corner there. But I always like watching the races on WW. I don't know why. I think they always make for some really exciting races. And I think this here was just the jump that RJ Hampshire waddled himself on. I know it was one of the big ones in the middle of the track. It might not even have that jump anymore. Now the layout's changed. I have absolutely no idea. I need to... I'm wondering if on some of these real-life tracks, especially when it follows a particular layout, I should always just go on YouTube, shouldn't I, beforehand, and just do a quick search on GoPros and see just how true to life the track is. Please, oh my god. Ah, god damn it. But I'm kind of happy in a way that I am crashing, because it means that the track's at least a little bit difficult. It seems like he's put a few braking bumps in here and there, which is nice, a little bit choppy. One thing I do like, so this corner, for example, there's a lot more rough going into the inside than there is to the outside. I feel like that makes racing a lot more enjoyable and a lot more close, because the inside slows you down a little bit, or you could go the fast way, the smooth way around the outside, and usually the lines should come out about on par with each other, about the same speed. Although some of the corners like that one there, I think the inside's going to be super, super OP. I've always loved rounding around the outside on this track, no matter what layout it is, no matter who's made it. No idea why. That first turn is always so fun. Switching left, right, back again. I think he's done a very good job on this rough so far. It's really nice. And another little compliment that I need to pay is the track decals. They're actually really nice as well. Now, I know for the most part, isn't... WW's quite loamy for the most part, isn't it? I mean, at least from what I recall or remember from watching previous AMA races, it always seemed to get pretty deep. I'm not sure if it was just from adverse weather conditions or if it gets that deep in general. I'm very glad that he's gone for a normal soil rather than making us ride on sand. Now, I know it's not a sand track by any means, but you never know. Down to the creator's discretion sometimes. They might think that one soil type suits a track better than another. On the brakes here, I came into this corner a little bit too tight, and I'm hoping, even though I've had a couple crashes off the start of this already, I'm hoping that so far you can see that I'm riding a little bit better than I have been the past 2 weeks or so. I've not been being quite as wobbly. Let's see if I can make it through this corner for the first time in this video, rather than crashing 3 laps in a row. There we go, lovely stuff. And I'm not sure what it is. I was thinking when I was riding like absolute garbage that, well, I was hoping, not just thinking, that it was a little bit of a phase that I'd work my way through it, and so far so good. I'm still fine-tuning my settings, so don't go asking for a new setup video anytime soon. It will come out prior to Supercross though, because I'll have something all set in stone by then. But I'm working on it. I'm trying to change things up here and there, and one thing that I wanted to test is, which is why I'm on different bikes as well in most videos recently, is I want to try and get to a point where I can feel good hopping on anything. I don't want to just be good at one bike and that's it, and then absolute garbage on the others. Oh my god, say that. KX front end, strike again. Always happens to me on this bike. I'm not sure what it is. It happens on the 250 as well. I'm not sure if it's just the how it's been set up with the geometry of the bike. But the front end absolutely hates me all the time. And going back here, I have no idea how I used to main this bike, because I used to use this, oh, not this one, sorry, the 250 equivalent. I used to use it a hell of a lot in Supercross. That corner has got so deep after 2 laps past it. That looks sick. I think I need to take some of the same lines more than once so we can get some sort of an example of how it's going to erode. But look at this as well, 2 passes through this inside, nice and rough, having to stand up to not catch any pegs or anything like that. And I think my crashes so far have just been me trying to override the bike a little bit, going a bit too fast. So far, so good. And the track itself, really, really nice and flowy. You can link all the corners together. I mean, if you move about on the track a little bit, you can find some smooth lines as opposed to the super rough lines, which is what you want to see. The track's got a little bit of character about it, a little bit of personality. It's not just boring and bland. It's nice that he's fully fleshed it out with all of the objects around the track, and the banners definitely makes it feel more professional in a way. And it's very nice of him as well to upload this to MXV Mods for free for everybody. So massive shout out to Kellz, and I can definitely see a vast improvement from this track over the last track as well. I'm not saying the last track was bad by any means. I really enjoyed ripping around it on the 125. But this as well, this is he's gone a level above. He's done really well here. And oh, I can't wait as always to see what he's got in store for us next. Now, on the post, he did say that he'd been working on this about a year, and he kind of decided on this 2022 layout in the end, because obviously the track kept changing. English lins, come on now. And I'm glad he has. It's nice. I really like getting up-to-date tracks in games. It's something that I was quite spoiled on back in the MX Simulator days, because obviously you've got RF, you had EMF as well, and usually you'd get 2 versions of every single track each year, fully up-to-date from different creators, and it was just kind of the done thing. And I remember moving over to bikes, there was no... Originally, obviously we had Racing Series, there was no series dedicated to copying real life week in and week out. So I'm quite happy that we've got ARL now, we've got other people like Kellz making replicas of all of the big boy tracks, and it is nice. And I think a lot of guys, I mean, outside of riding, having your local tracking game, I think the next best thing in these games is being able to ride on the same tracks that the pros do. So I certainly I do enjoy it. They didn't ride WW in the 22 season, did they? They had two parlours instead. Or the season, did they have it the season before that either? I think the last time I watched a bloody WW race was when Amart done a vlog on it, which is ages ago. That's really bad. Yeah, why don't they race here anymore? Obviously I don't know anybody who expect the complete ins and outs. Maybe they just think that they get more publicity from doing Fox Raceway multiple times, but this is a track that I've always enjoyed watching, so I wish it would come back, and especially when we get to see old Jetson on a 450 next year. I think that'll be very enjoyable. Oh, I think I misspoke a bunch of videos ago when I was like, oh, I'm going to look forward to him riding the 450 in Supercross and so on, but someone commented saying he's doing 250 SX and then 450 outdoors. So either way, I'm looking forward to it. I think that man is an absolute weapon on a bike, one of the best natural talents you're ever going to see. And I've said it multiple times, I'm praying that he doesn't get injured in the next couple of years, because if not, and he really develops all of his racecraft and stuff, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with. That man will definitely end up in the Hall of Fame at some point. Keep it together. Straight line, straighten out. Thank you. Oh god, them SpongeBobs do have collisions. I just felt it yanking my handlebar just a tiny bit there. Stay on the track. I think I'm trying to go too fast now. I've got a little bit comfortable, and then I'm pushing the limits and trying to go too fast. I love that. I've taken that same route absolutely perfectly every single up. Just digging down nice and deep. You can see the entrance to the corners getting nice and deep as well. And I'll tell you what, another reason why I'm so glad getting some more replica and really well-made tracks is it just opens the door for more fun series and more fun races. Because for the longest time, at least when I started playing the game, every single series would just seem to cover the same tracks. You'd get like the stock Washington, you'd get Iron Man, you'd get... oh god. burping up my bloody dinner. Apologise. Yeah, you get Washington, you get Iron Man, you get like Keegan's used to be a very, very popular one that do all the time. The OG Baja as well, the first one that Hurren made, and it's nice that we're getting more and more tracks that are actually viable. I think people are still shying away from doing series on the paid tracks, obviously to be nice to people that don't go and buy any of the paid content in the game, just to still give them a series to do. But it's nice. I'm glad we are getting so spoiled recently in terms of high quality tracks. Really, really good to see. And it's great from my perspective as well, because then I get to keep making more and more content. I've had it before where I've been sat down and thought, what should I make today? Oh, I've covered that track, covered that track, covered that track. And then I'll sit there, maybe go and play COD for an hour or so because I'm an absolute sweaty little tryhard. Go back on MXV Mods. Oh, there's a new track been uploaded. Bang, there we go. Video sorted for me. So you track creators, you have no idea how much you make my life easier. So I definitely appreciate every single one of you. So thank you for all you do for this community, and hopefully it's all labours of love. And I think some guys as well, they do genuinely just enjoy seeing various YouTubers, whether it's myself, Kellen, Norris, Spencer, just seeing anybody cover it and playing it and reviewing it, and then just reading the comments from you guys to see how you've been enjoying it as well. I think that's a big reward that a lot of guys get out of it, as opposed to the monetary side of things. Of course, every little helps. Like, everyone wants to be rewarded for their time and effort. That's only natural. It's really nice to see that there's still people out there dedicated to delivering stuff for free for us. So massive shout out to Kellz, and I think you've done an absolutely incredible job. The road in some of these corners is so nice. Like, I think freer road sometimes can be a little bit too much. I think it can get to a point sometimes where it really like yanks the front end out of control, and it's hard to actually ride the ruts. But I'm not sure what you've done with the terrain layers and the deformation or the layer thickness, but it's deforming really, really well, and I can't imagine how fun this is to ride online with a bunch of people. I think, actually, I've just looked across at my my Streamlabs. I have a glance over every now and then just to see how long I've been going. I've only been going 12 minutes. I feel like I've been ripping around here for ages. Oh god! And I just noticed as well up in the top left, my lap time last lap didn't count. Did I cheat? Did I throw a little sneaky somewhere and go off the track? I do apologise. Let's see if this lap counts, because I'm half a second up right now on my best time. Around the last corner. That one count? Yeah, that one counted. Lovely, lovely stuff. A 151. And I don't think... Did I crash that last lap? I don't think I did. Now, I've been starting to add hot laps to the end of some videos. Now, I'm not going to do it on every single track, because some tracks I really have no desire to sit and grind to go for hot laps on. And I think this one is going to be one of them. This is definitely a track where I would have a lot more fun just riding around when it gets super, super deep and having races on. Supercross, different story. Obviously, I love trying to go for a heater on Supercross tracks, but no, tracks like this, I definitely much more enjoy racing on than hot lapping on and riding around by myself. But very good job overall. Definitely look to see some more from Kellz in the near future, I hope. And thank you everybody for watching. I hope you have a lovely day, whatever you guys are up to. If I could ask for a quick like on the video and subscribing to the channel if you're new, just really helps the channel grow and get it out to more and more people. And I appreciate every single one of you. Catch you boys next time. Peace.
Wanted to make it, I guess. You know I live with the criticisms. People are giving opinion, they put it upon a pedestal. A pendant for your thoughts, but I never asked for change. My work ethic's ridiculous and yours is not the same. I swear to God that I wrote it all with a pure intention. The truest testament with no excessive false aesthetics. You couldn't imagine or fathom the effort I'm exuding. My heart and soul in this shit, but yet they forced me to